Welcome back. We're going to focus on another show you can tune into. It's called Two Jews Choose. It's a show about culture and so much more that you can find only online. Found out more about it recently. Let's take a look.
Celebrate Jewish Heritage Month with Comedy Central and comedian Eliot Glazer. There is a digital series that you want to make sure you do not miss out on with celebrity contestants. And they play a game with Eliot. Really looking forward to finding out more about it. Eliot, thanks for being here today. How are you?
Hey, thanks for having me.
So tell me more about this game that you'll be playing on the show.
Yeah, so it's called Two Jews Choose. I know it's a mouthful. Basically, it's me sitting down with other Jewish celebrities to delineate between whether something is delineate between two things to decide which one is Jewish and which one is Goyish. And Goyish technically means it's not Jewish, but what it really means is that it's not for us, colloquially speaking.
I love it. So what made you start this game to begin with?
Well, a couple of years ago, I was dating a guy from Texas, and he was raised Christian. He was from Houston, and it was so different from me, who's a Jew from New York. And so often we would come across things or moments or experiences where he just didn't understand why something was just not in my blood. It's just not for me. And I thought, God, this is such a funny lack of a cultural language. We don't speak that same language. And I thought it would be really funny to have the same conversation with other Jews and let people watch. And that's what the show is. And hopefully it's something that, even though it's about Jewish stuff, everybody can enjoy it because it's funny.
And I love that it's a game that's completely subjective, but is
Completely.
not. It's treated like fact though when you play it.
Well, that's my favorite type of content, stuff that is treated like fact or science or data, but it's just subjective. It's just based on like what you feel. And I think that's hopefully that comes across. I'm so glad you picked up on that because that's my favorite thing. There is really no data to say that, ketchup or mustard is more Jewish than the other, but it's mustard. It just is. We just know, it just is.
Which is what makes it so much fun, like you said. So how did you decide what celebrities to include?
Honestly, I just looked around and thought of people who are just not just really funny, but people who I would say are known for their proximity to Jewish culture. So Susie Essman, who played my mom on Broad City and is from Curb Your Enthusiasm, Abby Jacobson from Broad City, Josh Peck, Judy Gold, the comedian, Seth Rogen, fashion designer Rachel Antonoff. These are just people that made sense to me, and it seemed to really work out because it was just the easiest, most fun, breezy conversations I could possibly have with people.
And I was actually allowed to watch a little bit of the series, and I was so impressed with your how well you get along with your celebrity. Everyone, it's such a fun conversation to be a part of. You have
Oh,
great
thanks.
rapport with your guests. They open up. It's fun, but not forced.
Well, yeah, I mean, honestly, it's because we're talking about something that I think a lot of people can understand. We all have our backgrounds, whatever they might be, ethnic or spiritual or religious, and in those moments we share things that we don't necessarily even understand that we're sharing. It's kind of part of your experience, so it's really fun to be able to actually point them out and talk about them in real time. And so doing that with all these folks was very easy because it was like, oh yeah, like that is a thing for us. Decaf versus regular, yeah, it's decaf because it's all about like we want decaf, but we know there's caffeine in decaf. Being choosy, being particular. Yep, that feels Jewish to me. And so yes, it was just these are just easy things to talk about with people who get it. And I think it'll resonate with everybody, and it's inclusive enough to not just be for Jews. It's for everybody.
Exactly. What do you hope audiences will take away from this? I know you can't ever dictate that, but
Oh
at the
no,
same
yeah, I mean,
time, you want to entertain, but also inform in this really fun way.
well, honestly, it's Jewish American Heritage Month in May, and so often we are just met with anti-Semitism. It just like, seems to never really go away. It's just this problem that just continues and continues. And so I just wanted to offer something to counteract that, something light and something breezy that even though Jews or Jewishness or Jewish culture can feel foreign, it can feel distant from people. I wanted to make it intimate and shared and something that just, oh yeah, like you just get it. It's just funny, it's light, it's breezy, and maybe it's even a little educational. And I think hopefully serves a really fun, irreverent purpose during Jewish American Heritage Month.
Well, I'm looking forward to watching even more when the time is right. Tell me more about how we can tune in and follow along with everything you're doing.
Yeah, you'll see me and Abby Jacobson, Josh Peck, Susie Essman. It'll all be on the show. It premieres every Monday, starting Monday, May 2nd, on Comedy Central's digital platforms. So Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, everything Comedy Central digital. You can find it every Monday.
Well, Eliot Glazer, it's been an absolute pleasure speaking with you. I know audiences are going to love Two Jews Choose, so encourage everyone to tune in and learn more and celebrate Jewish Heritage Month. Thank you for your time.
Thanks for having me.